Hey, Artie, you're on with Quinn and Cantara.
Quinn, Cantara, how you doing, guys?
What's up, Art?
Artie Lang, how you doing?
How are you? I just sort of beeped there. Hello?
The 7-year pivot from nearly murdering himself to HBO. My God, you got another book idea.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I like to do a little research.
This is
It's a fun time.
the show looks great, man. Are you in this show, Crashing, the Judd Apatow show? Are you in it for the whole season? Are you guest starring? What's your deal here?
I'm in the whole season. Yeah, I think I'm in 6 of the 8 episodes, but I'm in the first 2 real heavy, and the last 2 real heavy. And the last scene is something that is going to be pretty cool. That involves me. It's like hitting the comedy lottery. It's unbelievable.
It really is. It's an Apatow directed, produced. It's got a great cast. Are you playing yourself? Or are you playing a character?
Well, I play me. They figured, there's no one that's this much of a screw up that we can write. So I play me.
Hey, Artie, it's Artie Lang on the phone. It's Pix 106. Are you as shocked as I am that you made it to the Charlie Rose show?
Well, if you notice, Charlie was not there. With Judd Apatow guest hosted.
No, I know.
So
but
it's
it was still Charlie's table. It was Charlie's table.
You're right. That iconic table that I left a bag of blow under by mistake. I know that was to sit there and the first time I ever saw Charlie Rose. It's funny. It was 1988. Sam Kinison was on, and I was going through the channels, and Channel 13. It was something I usually didn't enjoy, but Charlie Rose and Kinnison. And it's still to this day the best Kinnison interview besides some Howard ones on the radio that I ever heard. And that's a place just to be, a little deeper than you usually are. And to have Judd there with Pete was a lot of fun. I never thought I'd make it there. The Pete Rose show, I thought I'd make it.
Did you and Judd, I mean, I know politically Judd is such an outspoken, left-winger. And you're more of a common man, boots on the ground, hard work,
right.
A lunch pail kind of thing. You guys disagree on anything politically?
Well, it's funny, Judd is no rich kid. He's definitely he's turned into what he is because of hard work, and nothing was given to him. He's no fortunate son, as Fogarty might say. But again, people in Hollywood have their ideas. To me, with politics, again, I'm not a political guy. I had to go to summer school to graduate high school, and I thought the blue part of the globe was the sky until I was 21. I'm no smart guy, but I think that the middle is in the middle is somewhere where the right thing is. I always said though, after watching Ashley Judd Apatow would be the most liberal person I'd like to see.
Hey, so, Artie, I'm looking at the cast for Crashing. It airs on HBO on Sundays. It's you, Dave Attell, Hannibal Buress, T.J. Miller, Jim Norton, Sarah Silverman, and then Rachel Ray, the cook.
She's the funniest one out of all of us.
Is that
I don't know.
The Rachel Ray? That's the Rachel Ray on the show?
It's the Rachel Ray. She's in it. Absolutely.
Wow.
The show.
Me and her have a history. She screwed me over about 10 years ago. She told me I was going to be on the show because I was on Stern with my girlfriend. I wasn't. She just wanted to have a sandwich with me by the key grip of her show.
So, well, listen, she's from our area,
right.
The Lake George area. She could be listening.
Yeah.
Well, you see her on the set anyway, but she could be hearing this.
So last time we spoke to Artie,
right.
You were getting married, I think, and then that's over.
What happened?
Yeah, that ended.
Is that okay though? I mean, in your condition, is it okay for you to not be? To be kind of solo and swinging out there by yourself?
Well, it's funny. I figured out how to be happy. I've been in the apartment I'm in Hoboken, New Jersey. I've lived there for 16 years. I've lived with 3 different women there, and it all ended horribly. And so I figured out the best way to do it. I found a guy who is a little effeminate. But is a real man. Like, in other words, like there's nothing gay about the guy.
Yeah.
So he's not trying to come on to me because a lot of women and gay guys love my bone structure. But he doesn't want to sleep with me. And I don't want to sleep with him, but he does the towels. It's fantastic.
So you get the cleaning, and you don't get any of the hassle. None of the hassle.
Hey, a guy who actually gets hot chicks, but has got that little feminine part where he does great towels.
So Artie, do you need a roommate to just keep an eye on you, or you don't need a roommate to cover the rent, do you?
No. He doesn't pay any rent. No. I pay him a salary. He produces my podcast. He's a great producer. And he's a guy's guy, like a big Cubs fan. But there's just a little bit of a broad in him where he does great laundry and cleans up.
You sure it's not some skinny Laotian boy?
No, well, there's one decomposing in a drum in the back room, but that was a mistake.
Hey, you mentioned Stern earlier, and you know I'm a huge fan of you, and of course I've been listening to Stern since the '90s, and I agree. How much of that is real? I mean, how much of your calling him out for the pussification of the show and him not saying certain things and the PC stuff?
Here's the thing. I'm not mad in a passionate way about how he runs the show. To me, Howard will be the best thing on the radio, no matter what he's talking about, whether it's cats or putting a chick on the Sybian. It's not about that at all. I mean, I was goofing around a little bit the way I busted chops, any day.
No, but you were
The
right.
anger. Well, I hear you, but look, the guy is. I think the guy wanted to, in my opinion, and I don't know anything about him anymore. I used to be very close friends with him. But I think he figured I conquered a certain radio, and now I want to leave behind, because I'm great at it, a library of doing all these amazing interviews with A-list people, like Gwyneth Paltrow. The show I was on with him, we're not getting Gwyneth Paltrow. No one's letting me within a foot of her. But this new show, I think he's very, very consciously made a pivot into, a more politically correct show. That's not where my anger is over the last, 6 months that people have been hearing. It's about something else that I think eventually will come out that I'm not really allowed to talk about, where some people that are loyal soldiers to him for years and years have problems that they're not looking for money from the guy. They just want to talk to him, and that's what you do with a friend. And he's not treating people correctly. And I think as a guy who's an insider there, I'm allowed to call him out on that. Every once in a while you got to have checks and balances, and I'll be the one to do it. And
has he talked to you? Has he said anything about this since you've gone out?
No.
No. Yeah. Do you expect to hear from him?
No.
All right.
But we'll see. Marathon. Life's a marathon, not a sprint, guys. Thank you. We'll see what happens.
Crashing on HBO. It's going to be great. You're going to be great. Thanks for the time, man.
Artie Quitter on Twitter.
Thanks,
we'll
guys.
see you, Artie. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you very much, guys.